An iconic venue, Tiger Stadium, Baton Rouge. No home field advantage in this one, just a great stage for a neutral site showdown. It's the USC Trojans and the Army Black Knights. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. The Trojans ready to kick it away first. Coming out with it, it's Craver. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Split backs here. Gives it on the option. Turning it on! They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. They go right back to him. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. That's exactly what you'd expect from this brave old Army team, getting it done on the ground.
Yeah, they know who they are, they know what they want to do, and they're going to run the football at you early and often in this football game.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. To the air on first down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He might want another play. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Defense has to stay out of that neutral zone. It's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Dances away to buy time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
The Black Knights are rolling down the field. They'll leave it with the lone back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Find space on the right.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You've got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fellow a little while to get to that area of the field, so you've got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
Here's the handoff. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And the Black Knights are in the hurry-up. Right back to the well. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. They're going to mark him just inches short of getting that 1st down, but he is so dangerous when he takes off on the scramble. Let's see what they do on 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a 1st down, and the offense will remain on the field. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. The short hands, it's Wingo. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
The Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the 2nd quarter. And the Black Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The offense changing the play. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They're about to exhaust their opening script on the first drive of the game. 12th play coming up here on 3rd down. On target over the middle. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Black Knights trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Army! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. DB's right up on the receivers. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
Really nice pass there. You know the expectations at USC every year are sky high. Not just to win the conference, but to be in the national championship discussion. But to do that, they need this guy right here to play at a high level week in and week out, because this guy has the skills and the tools to take them there.
And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
That's a really nice play on second down. I love the quarterback's read. I love that he kept it. Good offensive coordinators across college football, they have no problem repeating the same play over and over again if it's successful.
Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Again, it's Brown. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
And I think one thing people don't...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They'll send the back in motion. Snags it, and he's open. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. The Sweet Feet buy a little time. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Off-play action on first down. Complete. And the Black Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. Working that left side now. Open space at the 25. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained.
He caught it!
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Running inside. It's Wingo. Touchdown, Black Knights! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. Thought he might have had a little room for a second, but he'll be stopped at the 28, and a pretty good job by the coverage unit. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to pass. It's Maiava. He's moving out of the pocket. Finds his big tight end. A solid pickup there. Works into the 38 before being pushed out of bounds.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Rushes on him. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. And they got it. The Black Knights will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Trojan offense, ready to go on the attack. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
And I know that wasn't a big game, but this offense needed that, man. That back-to-back picks on back-to-back possessions, they got to get something going, get some good mojo, get everybody believing again, and settle their quarterback down.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
And you got to wonder if this offense is going to go for it here. They're trailing now by a lot. I know there's a lot of football still to go, and I know they're on their own end of the field, but just kind of get the feeling their defense hasn't got.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, looking to pass. Right down the middle. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own. Great field position.
Nice job by the defense there. You talk about when you have your foot on the neck of your opponent, you just keep the pressure down, right? You don't take it off. And with that opportunity on fourth down in their opponent's territory, you get the stop. You now get an opportunity here in the second half to build on your 2-possession lead.
Finds him. Here's a little room there. Smacks him with the stiff arm. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
And the Black Knights will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Finds his big tight end. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
If this offense can't capitalize on this field position, they are going to be kicking themselves all the way to the sideline. It's 3rd and goal. He's trying to get it in, and he surges across the line. Touchdown, Army!
And you gotta love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the